Oh dear. There we go. Oh dear. So if it releases at 3 o'clock tomorrow, which is what it says on Steam, that means we have got 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. Yeah, I think if you look on Steam, I believe it's 3 p.m. It's got a countdown runner. That's the point I've got to set up and countdown because I'll be starting streaming probably about lunchtime tomorrow, all the way through to AC release finally releases. But I believe it is about 3 o'clock. Let me just double check on Steam. I believe it is 3. Oh, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Planned release date 16th of January 2025, which is quite obviously tomorrow. The game plans to unlock in approximately 17 hours' time. So I believe it's 3 o'clock. So it's 9 o'clock now. So 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, 18 hours. Yeah. 3 p.m., I believe. You probably won't see it immediately, and you know it's just going to get absolutely spammed to buggery. What I would do, occasionally give your Steam client a restart. Don't just wait for it to show because it'll take ages to show. Once you see, you're bound to see the tweets and a chatter and a confirmation from every sim racer under the bloody sun. Evo's out, Evo's out. And then once you know it's actually out, oh shit, what's it? Oh, ignore that. That's just a test. I thought I got rid of that chat. God, this is why I'm doing it. So I'm going to be giving away a copy of Assetto Corsa Evo tomorrow, and I'm just checking that the bot works. So the timer works. I thought I actually got rid of that timer, so let me have a check. So I want to make sure everything's rocking before tomorrow gets it. Because all I want to worry about is actually playing the bloody thing and not actually piss balling about with. I've already sorted the chat bot out at the giveaway bot. That. So chat bot. Timers. Oh no. Oh, that's right. That's on raffle. I'm not using... No, that's not that. Where's that come from? That's weird. But yeah, as I said, AC Evo comes out tomorrow. Should be around about 3 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. As you all know, 20 cars, 5 tracks. I don't care about any other track because Brands actually included. I shall spend most of the day driving that one. It's gotta be. I can't wait. I honestly can't wait. It's gonna be so good. I can't work out why it's bloody doing a message, but it's not got one going. Gold bits, gold donations, event labels, chat, raffles, cup on screen, emotes, song request activity feed, emote, come on, King, channel polls. Don't know why. It should be under chatbot, and I've got no commands listed. Strange. I know it's going to have good FFP from the go. I know that for a fact. So I have no worries about the visuals. Amazing, absolutely effing love it. The shaders and just the general look of AC Evo. I don't know why I said ACC then. The general look about AC Evo is like, mwah. I mean, again, the first track I drove with it was Brands Hatch, funnily enough, because I literally live just round the corner from Brands Hatch. You know, I could, if there wasn't a hill in the way, I could see it from my window. And I've been going to Brands Hatch for many, many years. Oh, hi, mate. I believe... Ignore the double thing. It's because that's weird. Now Botrix is actually putting the messages up in there. So I'll leave that open for a minute. It should be going by what it says on Steam right now. It says 17 hours. I believe the release time is generally around 3 p.m. But yeah, I've not so much history, but I have. I was the first person in the whole bloody world, aside from the people actually making it, who revealed well, it was AC2 at the time, which obviously ended up being AC Evo, or Evo, as they like to say. No, this was back in April 2021. I revealed it. I won't go into a long story about how I found it, but I found out, I tweeted it. I said, AC Evo, it's coming. The first release date was supposed to be spring last year, so like about 8 months ago, I think. No, about 8-9 months ago, wasn't it? But that got slipped, and then it got pushed again into January this year. So I revealed that. I also said it was at the time, I was first about to say it will be on a custom game engine, which it did. And I nearly got the triple crown. I nearly guessed the name of it. Exactly. I just put a bit longer. Obviously, it's AC Evo. I suggested it should be called Assetto Corsa Evoluzione. So, yeah, you know, I've got a bit of... And I revealed that before fucking anyone has. Regardless what I... No, yes, I have the receipts for it. So... It's been almost 4 years since I revealed that to everyone. And then obviously everyone else started getting on the bandwagon once I picked up on the news that I said. But yeah, you know, it's nearly 4 years. 4 years since that day. And I remember exactly where I was, exactly what I was doing. I was just dropping something off for a friend in Hackney in East London, and I heard a ping go on my phone. It was a tweet from someone I follow, who does a lot of tech news and shit like that. And he retweeted something that included a report from Digital Brothers. Now, I know at that time, because Digital Brothers bought into Kunos, and I thought, financial report from Digital Brothers. hold on, they're the people who bought into Kunos. I'll have a look at that. Looked at that and went, oh, hello. The worst aspect of AEC simulation was the suspension model, especially in terms of optics. Yeah, I mean, we were chatting about this in the Le Mans Ultimate Discord earlier. I'm an old fart, I can't hide that fact. The grey hair kind of gives it away. So I've been gaming for, I'm in my 50th year of gaming. So I've been gaming for 50 fucking years. And shit, I've seen some changes in those times. And I don't play games to be competitive. I'm playing for fun, I'm all right up to a point, but I know I'm never going to get any faster than I am. I'm all right with that, I just drive it. I drive it for fun, just for the enjoyment and the thrill of having a race and just enjoying it. I don't race to be first because I know that's hardly ever going to bloody happen. So I've never been to the point where I'm really pushing things to limits to find out little errors here or a wrong change there kind of thing. I just play it for the pure enjoyment and the fun of it. So I probably, for those people who do push things to limits and, looking for the final oomph of a second in their lap times, I'm never at that kind of level where I might pick out something that's wrong, incorrect, or just plain different. Likewise, I play all the sims. I don't really focus on one or the other. I'm always flitting from, playing a bit of AC, playing a bit of ACC. Obviously, be playing a lot of Evo tomorrow, and for the next God knows how long. Le Mans Ultimate, Race Room. I do have iRacing content on it, but I don't really race it that often. So, but, I know when I play, say, Race Room, it's going to feel this way, do this kind of things. I know when I go to AC, it's going to be like this. What a lot of people have the problem with is that they expect every sim to feel the same. And when they may play one sim more than the others, whatever that sim is, and then they may try another and go, I don't like this. They see when something's different, they see it as bad. It's not different, it's bad because it doesn't feel like what they usually play. Me, I just go into things with open minds, Basically, I'm too lazy to fuss and moan about stuff. I should get on with it. But yeah, I know as I said, I've driven it. I know for a fact. I know how it feels. I know how it looks. I don't think many people are going to be disappointed. I think if people are disappointed, the reasons why they'll be disappointed, and I was chatting about this with some of the guys earlier, is a lot of, the attitudes. If you ever frequent the Steam discussion forums or the sim racing subreddit or the AC Evo subreddit, how discussions sometimes go. A lot of people in those places would lose a battle of wits with a glass of water. There's that kind of person, which is fine. I don't claim to be intelligent myself, but I do have some common sense. And despite what everyone, 505 Games, the devs, etc., all the videos like Traction and Overtake that they've put out, stating it's early access, it's only going to have this, like 5 tracks, 20 cars. A lot of people are going to go and expecting tomorrow to be a 1.0 fully featured, no error, bug-free release. And those people will go, they'll be the loudest voices. They'll be going, don't work, don't do this, not realising it's day one of early access, and that early access period is going to be a good number of months. So, I feel for the people, especially like community managers, etc., and the devs, because they'll be getting it in the ear hole from that loudest voice when it's, there's literally nothing they can do about it. You'd have to basically let it go in one ear and out the other, because otherwise it'd drive you bloody mad. But yeah, as I said, I've been looking forward to it for the past 4 years. And finally, in a matter of hours now, we've gone from years to months to weeks to days, and now we're at the final stage. We're up to hours. And, as I said, I can't hold my age. I've been going for 50 years. I'm in, about 13 and a half months' time, I'll be 60. So, I've been playing games for a very long time, and I am really, really hyped for tomorrow. I'm fully expecting things to go good. There may be errors here, maybe errors there. That's just a part and parcel of having something that's released as day one. Early access. I mean, if we all go back to how ACC was and AC in at the very start of early access, very basic, not much. Just here's this, here's that, get on with it. See you next month for the next update. I mean, ACC was just one car, which was the Lamborghini Huracan at Nürburgring GP circuit, and that was it. I mean, I think it was update 3. Was it update 3 in early access? They brought in the net code, which was frankly not fit for purpose and a bit pants. Then they went away, they refactored that. I think we had update 4 come out, and then they brought in the refactored netcode for, I'm pretty sure it was update 5, and that was a whole shed ton better than what it originally was, and that's when things started moving on. So, you just have to expect it. Problems will happen. I mean, they've got a finite user base of systems with different PCs, different processors, different graphics card, different memory, different motherboards, different BIOS, different drivers, all the many thousands of combinations you can have. They won't have that in a group test environment. Once it gets released into the wild, then everyone with however many combinations of equipment, PCs, whatnot, start getting in, and it may be a rocky couple of weeks while the really big bugs are ironed out, but as time goes on, things will start to sort of smooth down and crack on. Yeah, I remember. That was 2019. Yeah, because they brought in the 5-point time model in 2019 when they had their first on-site big event at the Spa 24 Hour in 2019. I went there. Really good event actually. Although the weather was shit, it pissed down because it got stopped overnight, didn't it? But and while they was having the on-site events there for ACC, they did have a couple of machines which did have was running the 5-point time model, and the difference going from at that point the initial time model how it was to the new 5-point time model was proper chalk and cheese. So we've got an ad break coming up in 5 minutes, and I've already cancelled it a couple of times, so I can't avoid the next one. But yeah, I mean, I've driven it. I've driven the I think it was a Hyundai N whatever the hell it was. I can't even remember the name of it. At Brands Hatch. This was at the Sim Racing Expo back in October last year. Drove the Porsche Cup. I think it was Imola, wasn't it? What was the car? The old date, the event went through like a blur. But, I've tried various cars, various tracks. Do you know much about the Evo time at this point? Not right now. Obviously, I am one of the people who does sometimes get, I may get an early look-see of stuff, we'll put it that way. Obviously, I can't really say anything. If I did know something, I would say I don't know anything, or I could actually not know anything and say I honestly don't know anything. We'll just leave it at that. But from what I've driven, admittedly, on different machines which are set up for the general public, not to my liking, even with a machine that's set up to get on with everyone, Ninja, not specifically set up the way I like it to feel. I mean, I like to have quite a heavy steering wheel. I don't know why, it's just how I like it. Some people like a really light wheel. But even taking that into account, it did feel very, very, very good. That was technically an alpha, and if it feels good at an alpha stage, it's only really going to get better when it comes out as an early access tomorrow. So I have no worries about the handling model. I mean, it's only going to feel better at home on my system with the way I've got everything set up in the way I like it. And if it felt good on a strange machine with strange settings, then by the process of elimination on my PC with my system, how I like to race with it, it's only going to feel even better. So yeah. One of the things that really, really struck me about Evo when I first sat down was just the way it looked. I mean, as I said, the first track I drove, obviously Brands Hatch, because it's just around the corner from where I live. And the thing that I noticed the most was coming out of clearaways, like the final corner, coming down the start-finish straight. It's just the way that the buildings looked on the left. Not so much the pits, because I wasn't really looking at the pits. I was looking at the buildings, because it took my attention away from the track. I look at it and go, oh, I thought, it looked really, really good. I mean, whether it be realistic, I don't know if you'd call it realistic as such, because again, strange machines, strange settings. Obviously tomorrow I'll know exactly if it's a realistic or just really, really nice looking. Obviously, it may not be to everyone's. It may not to be everyone's liking, because everyone likes games to look a certain way. Not everyone likes them to look one way. Not everyone likes them to look the other way. Yeah. I mean, that sort of thing. They've tried to help and smooth the initial, 10 minutes. Why is it doing that? That shouldn't be there. Ignore that. That's not going to be. That shouldn't be there. Why is it typing that out? Because I'm on Botrix and it's a preset. Yeah, it's weird because it's not on a timer. There's no timers there. I've not got any. Oh no, hang on. Yes, there is. Let's get rid of that. Oh, there is a. Hang on. Let me. No. Yeah. That's weird. No. Cancel. Yes, I do. You haven't added any timers yet. That's really weird. Unless, I think this might be on Twitch. So, but yeah, if you've got any questions, ask me. Obviously, All right, Pete. Let me go on to the chat bot. Maybe it's doing it on YouTube. I'm not added any. Chat alerts, setups, done. Commands, no, name. I think what I might have to do is what's the word? Log out of Botrix, or log out, unmod Botrix, remod Botrix, and log back in. I think that's the reason why it keeps spitting. Because I was testing last night. For some reason, there seems to be a ghost in the shell. But yeah, it's going to be good. I mean, the other things about what can I say in the future? Obviously, we've got the multiplayer maybe coming in 2. I'd probably say multiplayer's kind of coming in update 3. I'm assuming they're going to do updates every month. What date in the month? Don't know. So obviously there's gonna have the history of bringing multiplayer and update 3 in ACC, and that went badly. That they had to refactor the code. So I would probably expect multiplayer and update 3. Nordlife. Hi, Doc. Yeah, we're just having a bit of a chat about Evo before release date tomorrow. Obviously, no gameplay or anything, of course. We're just having a chat, are we looking forward to it? What do we expect? What do we want to come in the future kind of thing? So, yeah. Well, I am doing a giveaway tomorrow for AC Evo. I am trying to test. I was testing the bot out last night. I cleared all the commands, but for some reason there seems to be a ghost in the shell, and it's spurting that command. So if you see a command for entering a giveaway tonight, ignore it. Because for some reason it's, even though I've deleted the commands, it's repeating the command. So I just need to sort that out. Obviously, I'll do that later. So yeah, tomorrow, probably from about midday, 1 p.m. on, I'll be going live up until AC Evo releases, and then on into the evening with gameplay, chat about it, having a look at this, that, and whatever. And later in the evening, probably about 9, 10 o'clock ish, I'll be doing I'll be calling out the giveaway. So as soon as I go live, either midday or 1 p.m. something like that, I'll have the entries for the giveaway running, and then I'll draw the giveaway in the evening. I'm hopefully going to be streaming all the way through to about 10 o'clock. Obviously, I might have a little break here and there to use the little boys' room. But that's about it. But yeah, it's going to be good. Going to be good. I mean, it's even more hype and interest about AC Evo than there was about ACC. I mean, there was a lot when ACC Evo came out on, I think it was September 18th, wasn't it, 2018? Day 1 of early access, even though we had one car and one track. And the hype now, and just the general excitement over it, and I think 50% of that's coming from me personally, is fucking enormous. It's massive. Everywhere you go, everyone, either, good and bad, everyone is talking about Evo. Everyone. It's literally, you can't effing escape it. There's not a sim racer on this planet who will not have heard about AC Evo at some point. Because if they haven't, they must be dead, basically, because you can't miss it. No, exactly, Pete. Did you win? I saw you talking about the Aston, the GTE. What track is it? I've had a quick look on there earlier. Is it Monza they've got the GTEs at this week? I can't remember now. Because I know they've got prototypes. I think they've got the P2s and the GTEs. Is it Monza? Can't remember now. Obviously, I won't get a chance to touch it for the next few days. It'll be all about Evo. Sorry, Evo. It's a bit weird that it was Brazil. That's right. I knew it was hypercars. Do we have a price estimate? We're actually running that in Discord at the moment. I did a tweet the other day. Let me have a look at the tweet. I did do a poll the other day. Give me a second. Profile. Oh, here we go. I did a poll the other day. We did two. Yeah, $1 million. We did two. We did one to guess. Everybody wants everything to be cheap these days. That's because everything is so fucking expensive. Shit. And, you know, it doesn't matter what the hell you're going on about. Everything is fucking expensive. But you have to rest comfortably in the fact that whenever Kunos brings stuff out to market, you know, it's never, how much? You know, your reaction is never, shock horror. It's always questionable, like, really? How much? As in, you know, it's always tend to be on the lower end of what people expect. Whereas some sims are like, you know, I'm not touching that. You know, I'll wait for a sale kind of thing. But yeah, going back, we did a poll on. We're doing one in Discord at the moment, and I did a couple the other day on Twitter, which about what's going to be the highest concurrent the highest concurrent player numbers on day one. So you know the maximum amount of players that are playing at the end of day one. And it seems to be, you know, up to 16,000 concurrent players on day one, like between 8 and 16,000. Where's the one about the cost? We did do the cost. Quickly. All right, okay. Well, the one on Ciao ragazzi. Yeah, let's have some pineapple on our pizzas. Oh, why is it fucking doing that? How much the game? We don't know. I don't know. No one knows. Ignore that. Ignore that. Oh, God, fucking thing. Right, give me a second. What I'm going to do. Yeah, it's not been officially revealed. They may reveal it. I'm guessing they may reveal it beforehand. But I can't remember the last time. I mean, with ACC, when content comes out, obviously we got to know earlier than general public. But again, you know, if I do know, I can't say. Well, it may be a case I don't actually really know, so you know, no comment on that anyway. But I can't remember. Well, I think they, you know, I think it's probably either just before release or just as it gets released, you'll get to know the price. Right, let me just log out of Botrix because it keeps doing that bloody thing when it shouldn't do anything. So let me get that sorted. Best chatbot Botrix. So if we log out from there, okay. Welcome to YouTube. Yeah. Change the Botrix. Okay, we'll log out of here. Yeah, ignore that, Woody, mate. It's for some reason I was mucking about with commands last night trying to get the bot to work, you know, to doing tomorrow's giveaway when I'm streaming. But I've wiped all the commands off of Botrix, and for some reason it keeps redoing it, even though there's no commands there to do, apparently. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to log out of that. I'm going to unmod Botrix. Oh, Botrix is currently not a moderator for this channel. Oh. Oh, Botrix official. That's right. I can't remember now. Okay, so I can't go with that. Right, okay. Are you playing a new set of Corsa? Not yet. No, I'm not playing it. We're just here to talk about it. And obviously, the Assetto Corsa Evo. It's going to take a while getting used to calling it Evo and not Evo. You know, it's the best channel to talk about it. I will be playing it tomorrow. Definitely. I have played it. I do know what it's like. I do know it's good. I don't think anyone's going to be disappointed in that fact. Driving feels good. Looks amazing. Sound. Sound, I can't give a definite. It sounded good, but obviously it was at the Sim Racing Expo. Really noisy, even with headphones on, so you can't hear things properly because there's so much shit and noise and people milling about, noise going on. LMP3 cars revving their bloody engines at the back of the sodding hall. There was a Zonda R as well. They go. So Aston V12 went. Up nose, Pete. Let me get a drink before we carry on. I don't know. We were talking about multiplayer a second ago, and I think it's probably going to come in update 3, which if they do it monthly, as was in ACC, then I think multiplayer will come in update 3. Nordschleife, which is the other thing. First car you're going to try tomorrow? Well, I've tried the Porsche Cup. I've tried the Hyundai, or however the hell you say it, the brands. I've tried the Porsche Cup at Imola, but I've not tried them at home. So that's what I'm looking forward to, trying everything on my own system with the way I like things set up, with how I know, that's going to be the true test and the true comparison for me. But I've got no. If it feels good, drives good, looks great on a strange system with strange settings, then when does it drop? I reckon. Well, it says on Steam 17 hours, so I think it's probably going to be about going by Steam. This is what Steam says. It looks to be about 3 p.m. Woody, mate. No, I am US time country. Well, if it's East Coast is 5 hours behind us, so that'd be 10 o'clock. That'd be 10 o'clock. It'd be 10 o'clock. It'd be either 8 a.m. West Coast or 10 a.m. East Coast. No, if it's 10 a.m., it'd be 7 a. It'd be 7 a.m. So yeah. So yeah, it would be 7 a.m. West Coast, 10 a.m. East Coast for US. If it's true what Steam says, and Steam says it comes out in 17 hours, so we worked it out earlier. It's about 3 p.m. And if you go to the Steam store now, let's put the yeah, here we go. That. You're going to Donington, Pete. So yeah, there we go. Planned release date 16th of Jan 2025. 17 hours. But yeah, the first thing I'll probably drive when Evo gets here, it will likely be the Porsche Cup. It'll be the Porsche Cup or the MX-5 or the 86 at Brands. There's going to be 5 tracks, which is Brands Hatch. Yes. None of that scummy Donington. Ugh. Brands Hatch, I can't even fucking remember the tracks now. God. Yeah, 5 tracks, 20 cars. Let's go to the content. So, Evo, C, T, E, T. I mean, everybody expected Nordschleife to drop in the first bunch of content, and I think a lot of people were shocked when it didn't get shown. Oh yeah, I mean, Suzuka, that was a big thing to get in ACC for sure. You know, Suzuka is legendarily a pain in the arse and expensive thing to get. Nord's overrated. Get the door's over there, Woody. Bugger off. It just depends, it can, Nord's as a racetrack is good when the races are longer. If you're doing short 2-3 lap races, then I can see your point a bit. But Nord's as a racetrack comes into its own when the races start going 60 minutes and longer. But yeah, I think a lot of the people who are moaning about Nordschleife not being in those first 5 cars to drop are the people who like to do, tourist fun or whatever the hell it is, Nordschleife track days. I think there's a lot of the people going there, because they're even now on AC. You fire up Content Manager and look at the multiplayer server list. Track day servers, Nordschleife, full of them. Yeah, Pete secretly. Pete actually did say, and I think it is when we were doing something in R Factor 2 a long while ago. You said like R Factor 2 in Nordschleife in R Factor 2 was actually quite good. I'm a little bit of a Brands Hatch fetish person. I like Brands Hatch, and it beats any other racetrack in the world because frankly it is the best circuit in the world. Pete equally, although incorrectly, thinks the same about Donington. Tyrus Farton, I can't pronounce the name, I'm not German, I've trouble, you know me Andreas, I've trouble talking English, that's another sodding language. But yeah, the 5 tracks are Imola, Brands Hatch, Laguna Seca, Mount Panorama and Suzuka. And the bunch of cars is the Albarth 695 by Posto, the Alfa Romeo Giulia GTAM or GTAM, Romeo Junior electric, the Hoover, A10S Alpine, A290 Beta Concept, Audi i3 Sportback, M2 CSL Racing, M4 CSL, Camaro ZL1, Ferrari 296 GTB, 488 Challenge Evo, RS Cosworth, now we're getting funky, the S2000 Honda, good choice, the Hyundai i30N hatchback, which is the one that I drove at Brands at the Sim Racing Expo, Lotus Emira, the MX5 Cup, come on, every sim needs the MX5 Cup. I don't care what the sim is, every sim needs it. No multiplayer on release. It's I believe they've said it's either going to come in update 2 or update 3. I personally would expect it to come in update 3, and if it does come in update 2, result kind of thing. Given Heart, do I think it's lacking in content? No, I don't. I don't think it's lacking in content. What I think is leading that argument from is it from? Is the people who want the content, not the people, people who want to mod content, people who want more content, just people who want. They don't have any relation or understanding of how an early access period of a brand new title goes. We've said it a few times already. If you go back to go all the way back to September the 18th, 2018, day 1 of ACC early access, We had one car, the Lamborghini Huracan, and one track, which was NERB GP circuit. This time, day one, early access, we've got 20 cars. We've got 20 cars, and we've got 5 tracks, 5 laser scan tracks. And people are moaning more. I don't think, for a day one early access, it's fine. And another reason why people are complaining about only having 5 cars and only 20 cars and only 5 tracks is because it isn't the tracks or cars that they want released on day one. Hi, Psycho. Yeah, we're just here. We are on YouTube and Twitch, obviously. We're just talking about Evo before release tomorrow. It makes a sensible place to talk about Evo on the AC Evo Twitch channel. There you go. It's quite ironic that Miki calls everyone nerds because, like, Miki is the nerd king. So let's get now. We've got sort of food. Glad you're here now, Miki. Actually, so let's get checking on what things we expect to come along with Evo. Not so much day one tomorrow because we know what's coming. Things that may come in the future. I've asked questions to various people who will remain nameless. Because me and Miki, we've had a couple of chats about this in Discord. What we think, Miki started it, and I agreed with him. And there's more things going on with Miki and his uber nerd knowledge in this particular department at the moment. There's going to be some kind of AI / machine learning aspect in AC Evo. Where it's going to be some kind of driving tutor, setup agent, etc., etc. There's going to be some AI / machine learning aspect in Evo. I mean, we both feel quite confident about that aspect. It just seems to fit. Are they going to try AI driving avatars again? No, that's all right, mate. Yeah. I just find... No, this is me. I'm a simple man with simple needs and a simple brain. So I've been calling it Assetto Corsa Evo for ever since I revealed it back in 2021. I don't care what anyone else on the internet says. That was me. But anyway, despite that, so for the last 4 years nearly, I've been calling it Assetto Corsa Evo. And then, when the video and the info started coming out and Marco was pronouncing it, it's Assetto Corsa Evo. The only thing is, I have a slight issue. It may be right, it may be wrong, it may be just Marco's accent. The thing I have about calling it Assetto Corsa Evo, it just makes it sound like a fucking Teletubby. Oh, it's Tinky Winky. Evo! It just... I need to really sort of put that to the back of my mind, because at the moment, I just think, every time I hear Evo, I think Teletubby. And now I've said it, everyone else will. Forza. What? Lee, I'm in department. As I said, simple man, simple creature, simple needs. I just... No, Evo. Forza. Not Forza. It's almost like they're trying to, make it into something it ain't. Normal folk that love Donington. But could you actually technically call someone who likes Donington normal? I don't know. Let's go over to Miki for a live update. Yeah, speaking about how to pronounce Evo or Evo, the other thing I've noticed a lot in the past, say, 18 months or so, people don't put artificial intelligence, AI, they put IA. And I'm looking at it going, you know, I don't get it. I'm assuming it's some kind of language thing, you know, or what, but, you know, my old adult brain just can't work it out. Intelligent artificial. Ah, right. Okay. So, yeah, it is a language thing. Okay. I get it now. I get it now. It's wrong, but I still get it. Yeah, Brands is definitely where it's at, and Brands is actually about no, it's not 3, it's probably about 4 miles in that direction, like just over there. Okay, so, you know, that's it. I believe there's going to be some kind of artificial machine learning aspect in Evo, where it's going to be about setup, a correctly done drive avatar kind of thing. Don't know, but there's going to be some kind of aspect to it. Maybe like a driving tutor to help you drive faster at the track or something. You know where you pay money to take lessons from someone. Maybe there's going to be an AI tutor that can help you increase your lap times. Don't know. We'll find out in 16 hours, I suppose. Yeah, but you know me, Andreas. Yeah, teaching. You know the phrase "old dog, new tricks." You know, it's me, isn't it? Yeah. I was. Who was I talking to the other day? Or was it earlier? I don't know if it's the other day. I'll put a tweet out saying, but oh no, that's right. I popped onto the AC forums, the Kunos AC forums, and I got a thread there about Evo, and someone was talking about t-shirts and the trophy. Yeah, I'm quite lucky that I've actually got one of the Assetto Corsa Pulse t-shirts given to me by Stefano, and we was talking about that. And I was saying it was quite funny because when I wore that on day one of the expo, I walked up to where the Assetto Corsa booth was, where all the devs were, where Marco was, and I was just Marco was being interviewed by, I think it might be an Overtake at that time. And I was sort of looking in like that, and he sort of turned round and he almost did a double take because no one outside of Kunos has one of the official AC Porsche t-shirts, that you remember. And I was standing there looking in, wearing one of these. He sort of went, what? He's like, you could see how the fuck is he wearing one of those kind of look on his face? And once he'd done, he come out and he asked me. I said, oh, no, I got it from Stefano. And he went, oh, yeah, of course. Quite funny, actually. Well, if I see someone say KI, I just think Killer Instinct. So, right, okay, so we've chat about some of the stuff that I think may be coming along with Evo, when things may drop, Nordschleife, multiplayer, etc. Is there anything in particular that you're looking forward to? Or, hopefully they might drop. Is there a track? Is there a car? A gaming aspect? What's your wish list? Yeah, that's one. I'm not too unsurprised that they didn't include an open wheel. But yeah, even what would they release if it was an open wheel? You know what I can see coming as an open wheel? Formula Ford. A Formula Ford added would be quite nice. But and this is another thing that I brought up the other day. We know we can customize, or going to be able to customize our car with various aspects of, wheels, body parts, etc. from the manufacturer's catalogue. I thought to myself, especially when the older content comes out, and to Evo, resto mod, being able to, get in, I made this example of either getting like a Mark 1 or Mark 2 Ford Escort and resto modding it into something like, wow. There was one, let me get that tweet. I think it was Haggerty did it the other day, and he retweeted something about someone's done a resto mod of a Mark 1 Ford Escort, and oh my god, it's fucking gorgeous. Let me have a look. Let me just get a picture of it. But yeah, imagine being able to resto mod old cars. No, it's not that. Where is it? I'll find it in a second. Here it is. Yeah, baby. Well, I don't want to get banned. Let's turn that sound off. This car is beautiful. Let me go to monitor. Yeah, this car here. This car. Oh, shut up. There we go. So go back to here. I mean, check that out. That's nice. That is nice. Yeah, this is the thing. I think, Kunos, you know how things go. You've had dealings with Kevin as well, like I was mentioning earlier, Miggy. They have a road plan, they have a roadmap. They know where they're going. They've entered their destination in the sat-nav. That is, I'm not really a car person. I don't even have a driving, I don't drive a car. But that shit floats my boat. That's really nice. Mainly because my brother used to have something very similar to that before he immigrated to New Zealand. It was basically a Mark 1 shell on Ford Sierra running gear. Obviously, it looked very similar to that, but he had it in a very, very deep red. But because he was emigrating, he had to sell it. Yeah. But yeah, I can. It's going to be interesting. I mean, can we? Is there a customer? FORDESCORT. Yeah. But there's a lot of aspects that can come. It really is. Me, yeah, an addition of A or something. Everyone's going about wanting an F1 car. I mean, everyone's saying, "Oh, I want F1, F1. Where's the F1, please?" In between all the gifts of PS5s and Xbox Series S or whatever, or X. But the people who are talking, we want Formula One. Give Formula One, please. Yeah, the people who really can't drive those cars. So yeah, I mean, a lower end open wheeler like Formula Ford F4, something around that kind of ilk. That'd be a good open wheel to start with, I reckon. But yeah, there you can guarantee guarantee however good tomorrow's drop of AC Evo will be. And, as I said, I've played it in an alpha. I know exactly what it's like. Like I said, there will be people complaining because it's not, it has this bug, it has that bug. What the fuck, man? Just release it, won't play on my system. 111 and all that bollocks. Because they're so bloody thick and they literally know shit. That they don't really, even though everyone's told them, there's been videos, articles written by Traxion, Overtake, Kunos themselves, 505, every bloody one under the effing sun, that it's early access, but people will go in expecting everything to work absolutely perfectly every time they fire the game up with a fully featured content lineup. And if you expect that, you're just heading straight for fucking disappointment. But yeah, it's the, as I said earlier, it's the kind of people that frequent Steam discussion forums. I mean, you go over to the Assetto Corsa Evo Steam discussion forum, but before you do that, remove any sharp objects from your vicinity, because you will probably want to stab the screen. It's so bad. I mean, the sim racing subreddit, if it ain't iRacing, it ain't shit. And Steam discussion forums are just like... Yeah, it's just like talking to someone from like the 1700s. But it is though, another case and example is, 505 stroke Assetto Corsa have opened up their official Discord server. Those first few hours of well, I would say chat, but it wasn't really chat, was it? Those first few hours in specifically the Assetto Corsa mod section, or I think it's the media section, wasn't it? The rules specifically state no modded content to be posted, blah blah blah. CSP, mod cars, liveries, vanilla, basically vanilla content only. And people were absolutely losing their fucking shit about it. Absolutely going off on one. And now, I think even now, that the AC media page is still blocked. Let me just have a quick check. Yes, the AC media channel is still... Yep, it's still closed. And frankly, I'm not surprised. Is Evo realistic? I don't know. I haven't been flying in any cars yet. Give me time. The things I didn't experience it much at the expo. But especially, if you live in the UK, it sometimes occasionally rains. It's almost a national bloody sport. The way, because it's a gravity-based water system, so, puddles will collect due to the camber of the road, which is going to be interesting. I know, we, obviously, there's not much I can really say about that at the moment, but, from what's already been mentioned and revealed, it's likely to be official parts or, official support, So it's either going to be from the manufacturer's lineup of official parts and equipment that we can put on the cars, I'd expect, or maybe officially sanctioned retailers of parts. It definitely won't be a case you'll be able to put, a Lidl's Batwing spoiler on the back of your Ford Capri or something like that. That'd be a nice car. Can you imagine if they bought Ford Capris? If I was going to bring a Ford Capri, it's got to be a Mark 1 3.1. Spin it. Oh my God, fucking up. Yeah, I hope they don't do bloody shit like that. And yeah, that's it. You know, going back to the AC discussion forums on Steam, there was people moaning, you know, what the fuck, man? Why have they put road cars? Where's race cars? It's a racing simulator. You know, people are moaning about the lack of race cars. You know, a few months down the line, people are moaning about the lack of road cars in ACC. You know, you literally cannot please everyone all of the time, and a lot of the time you can't please anyone because they're so bloody dense. Don't put up. Yeah, that's Pete. Did anyone actually answer you, Pete? Yeah, because that car is don't know. I haven't been back there either, mate. After that little discussion with that chap who just thought he was all superior and high and mighty when he was just a dickhead. Um, yeah. What the fuck did Ford do with a Capri? Oh my God. I mean, I'm old enough to remember when the Ford Capri was first come out. You know, the Mark 1s, 2s, 3s. You know, the 2.8 litre. Was it Mark 3? 2.8 litre. Yeah, there used to be a really nice one. I was just around the corner from where I live. Funny enough, the geezer had a Jensen Interceptor as well. Yeah, I mean, you could say from the outside it looks like Evo or Evo. Evo. It's Dinky Winky. Oh, God. I'm never going to stop thinking it. I'm going to have to carry on calling it Evo because I just keep laughing if I think Evo. Everyone knows what I mean anyway, so it don't matter. I no, it's whether it's no, I don't know whether it's going to be something that's dumbed down or thinned out. I think they're trying to keep the core thing about Assetto Corsa, no, AC, ACC, etc., bring it into Evo, but just bringing other aspects into it as an option. I think a lot of people mention, you know, they're worried if it's going to be Forza, you know, AC Forza kind of thing, or, you know, there's going to be no racing aspect. But, you know, it's probably just going to be the option is there if you want to do it. You know, you don't have to do this. You don't have to take the license career thing. You know, if you just want to take a car, go drive it. You can take a car and go drive it. I don't think it's going to be just a case of you must do it this way to go and do. You know, you must get through X, A, B, and C to get to D kind of thing. You know, if you just want to go straight to D, you can go straight to D. But the option to do the journey is there. Yeah, that's exactly what I said from it. Exactly what I said. I said myself, you know, again, I think this, I can't remember, you know, I can't remember anything these bloody days. The nearer I get to 60, the more I suddenly forget. You know, AC isn't a racing sim or what's it? I can't remember the exact body, but you know, it's a driving sim. You know, you can drive a car. If you want to drive a race car quickly around a track, you can do that. If you want to take a drift car, why you would want to drift, I don't know, because drifting is just ugh, only because I can't do it. You know, if you want to go to that corner, you know, drift track, drift your car around there, you can go and do that. You know, it's not a case of you must do this way and this way only. You know, you can go and do that. You can go and do this. But again, we're back to the glass of water and IQ levels comment about some of the people who say shit like that. Exactly that. I mean, you've obviously got your head screwed on and you understand what they're trying to do. Now go and try and tell other people that. But make sure the wall that is in front of you is fine and cushioned, because otherwise you'll be banging your fucking head against the wall like that. You know, some people, despite how much you try and tell them in a dumbed down, easy manner so it finally sinks into their thick skulls, it's never going to happen. You just have to be resigned to the fact that, yeah, you know, just ignore them and get on doing what you do, and if you're enjoying it, sod them. Yeah, yeah, that's, I mean, that you know, prime example. They've had an example previously, you know, when AC was released on consoles. I do have some inside knowledge and news about that, but obviously it's spoken to be in confidence. Can't say anything about it. You know, when ACC was released on consoles, I mean, I'm still surprised that they ever waited and released it on like the lower end, like the PS4, etc. I thought they was going to go straight to the new gen. So they should know, by example of AC and ACC, roughly how long that period is between the game dropping in early access, going to 1.0, to then coming out on the consoles. I mean, you know, it's going to come out in consoles 1 point. You know, it'd be stupid not to. But you know, every especially Instagram, every time you see Assetto Corsa post something on Instagram, you always get the comment of spinning PS5 gifts. When console? Is it coming out on console on Thursday? When and all this, you know, at a minimum, I would say at a complete minimum, from when it finally releases as a 1.0 fully featured, obviously with future DLC excluded, a fully featured 1.0 product, not day one early access. From that 1.0 release to consoles, you're probably looking at 12 months to 18 months minimum. But again, you know, I've tried many times to make people understand that, but it's always a case of, you know, they just, it's like it's like the you know, finding Nemo, the seagulls. Mine, PS5, 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 Xbox. You know, it's like cat fun of him. Doesn't matter what you say. Oh, Pete, you're such a wag. Such a card. But yeah, I mean, you know, the guys there know, you know, back in the day, in the beginning of early access for ACC, and especially once the multiplayer code was refactored and released in update 5 on ACC, we had a lot to do with the testing of the expanded grid slots and the servers. You know, if you've ever heard of the phase big grids, yo, me. Now we did that. You know, it used to be a regular thing, every once, twice a week. Getting the new server binaries, whacking up the server, getting everyone to pile onto the server, test it, try and break it, send the data back to Kevin, get new binaries, try it again. Hi, Saban. Oh, oh, we got the perfect person. Everyone, say hello to my son. It was Smegfor is my eldest son, regardless of what he thinks. Not I regard all my children equally. He's not the best son. He's my eldest son. He's a son of mine. Bestest son, yeah, what he thinks. We was talking about drifting, so yeah, if you could all say a belated happy birthday to him. It was his birthday Saturday just gone. So Saturday the 11th. He was 36 years old. Yeah, just think. Yeah, just think, in 4 years' time, you've only got 4 years to wait, Stephen, and you're going to be 40. But yeah, anyway, going back to what we're talking about, your timing of entering into the chat, we was just discussing drifting. And, you all too well know that Daddy cannot drift cars. Whereas my son over there, Mr. Smegfor, he likes to drift cars, and he can actually drift cars quite well. See, I can't drift cars. Give me a car, point it out a corner, okay, go drift around that corner. Can't do it. I understand what you have to do, I just can't do it. Therefore, drifting should be banned on every sim. As simple as. Well, technically, Steve, you've only got 23 years to go before you get to my age. Yeah, in a few years, Stephen, that'd be yours as well. That'd be you. But although I have, I don't know if anyone plays Race Room. Obviously, they've got a drifting update coming at some point soon, and I have tried that, and that actually is very, very good. I cannot confirm or deny that I still can't drift in Race Room, but it does feel good. That's all I can say about that. So, shall we talk about the elephant in the room, about AC Evo? Mods. That's not the ones who go to Brighton on their scooters and beat up rockers. We're talking about modded cars and modded tracks. You've still got that clip. Proof. There we go. So, mods. They're gonna come. Mods will come at some point in the future for AC Evo. But you can guarantee it's not going to be like it was in a normal Assetto Corsa. It will be curated stroke modded in the description of the term. That means it's going to be overseen. How they're going to check, how they're going to curate the mods, because they're bound to have really, really super strict license restrictions with the manufacturers and track owners. Don't screw about with our intellectual property, or we'll take our cars out of your sim and we'll sue your fucking ass off. Whereas now, you know what AC like. If you want a particular car, if you want a particular crack, you just Google it, bang, it's there. Doesn't mean it's going to be in a good state, doesn't mean it's going to be official, and it really doesn't mean it's going to have licensing agreements with said car owners or, manufacturers. But yeah, it is a good thing, because you just knew. I mean, they're not gonna not have mod content, because that would kill. It was back in the day when I first revealed AC2's AC Evo's existence. I said all the way back then that if they don't bring a form of modding to AC Evo, it would kill 50% of their sales straight off. At least 50% of their sales gone. So obviously it will have mods. It's just how they're going to curate it and keep them, on the legal level that won't basically, to coin a term, piss anyone off and get their asses sued. It may be a case of, it'll be a semi-lax kind of system, whereas when you sign up to release content on maybe an in-game store kind of thing, people won't read the end user licensing agreement. They won't read it. They'll click it. But that licensing agreement for uploading and storing content on the in-game store, if it is that, don't know. And, you bring something that the manufacturer doesn't like, it's nothing to do with us. It's your fault. Your arse will get sued. We'll be fine, kind of thing. But, I guess in the coming months, that's something we're going to find out. They do. I mean, just look at what Raggy had to do when they opened the AC Discord server. In the topic of conversation about modded content not being allowed, people couldn't see. It's an official Assetto Corsa Discord server. It's highly likely that it's going to have very specific rules because they have licensing agreements, manufacturers, etc. that they need to keep happy, keep sweet. So I wasn't surprised that they had the thing where it's only original base content stuff, no modded cars, no liveries, blah blah blah, and then everybody absolutely properly lost their fucking shit and got the AC Media channel shut down and closed because they couldn't behave themselves. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting, and they do have a really big job on their hands, working out how to do it, how to monitor it, and how to, if things go bad, how they're gonna run with that situation. It's gonna be tricky. Yeah, they piss off manufacturers. They just, even people like RSS and VRC, they release content based on it, but it's always Porsche. I think is it RSS call it ProTech? You know full well what car it is, but it's never official. So it's a really properly grey area. And you can't blame Kunos for wanting to protect themselves and any current licensing agreements they have with other people, companies. You can't blame them for that. And, with their Discord server as an example, it's their house, it's their Discord server, it's their rules. If you're joining it, you have to agree to these rules to be able to use the service on there. If you don't, you got no fucking leg to stand on if they tell you, no, you can't do that. You can't go all piercing and not gob your mouth off and expect, oh, okay, you can do it, Yeah, I mean, the mods are good. As I said, VRC and RSS mods, if it's a class of card that I'm interested in, are always insta-buys. I don't have to worry about what it's like. If it's a class of card that I like and I'm interested in, then yeah, I'll just buy it. And they release something, then yeah, shit, I'll buy it straight away. They're always so good. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be the same kind of thing. I mean, it's the other thing. We all know it's going to happen at some point. How long it's going to be, I don't know. Whenever a sim comes out, people always, like in Jurassic Park, life finds a way. Like people who like to grab content from other sims and stick it in their favourite one, AC or whatever, they just grab it, rip it out, bang it in another. It's going to happen. How long it's going to take them before it does, or maybe Kunos have found a way of stopping people doing it. And again, if they do actually have found a way of restricting content being ripped out of Evo, that, you'll find out who doesn't like that the most. And then obviously it will be the kind of people who like to take content and put it into another sim or whatever. So, yeah, it's a big fucking minefield of possible really bad shit that, frankly, I'm glad that I don't have to deal with it, because, fucking hell, it gives you a bloody headache. I mean, I do speak to a lot of people, I speak to a lot of devs, I speak to a lot of companies. A lot of the stuff people tell me, I can't, for obvious reasons, repeat in public because it's told to me in confidence. And obviously I'm not going to betray that. But, I'm quite privileged because I get to see both sides of the coins. I get to see the public, all of us, looking forward to the content, buying it, driving it, enjoying it, and I also get to see the other side of the fence where things are produced, managed, released, bug fixes, and shit like that. And yeah, it's, as much as I'd like to work in that kind of area, as a job, because, it's my favourite hobby, it's what I love, it's what I enjoy. I think if I did, it would probably really put a spanner in the works of the actual physical enjoyment of sim racing as a whole. It'd probably piss me off so much that I'd probably have to give it up because it'd drive me mad. So, for the people, the people who manage communities, the people who develop the games, the people who license stuff, and shit like that. Yeah. All credit to them, put it that way. Oh, Evo just had free. Yeah, and that's the other thing I noticed, because I like to. Who would ever want to be a community manager? Fuck knows, mate. I mean, I did consider at one point maybe applying for the LMU one. I get on all right with everyone there. All the guys behind the scenes. But I like to drive all the other sims, and I have NDAs with a few companies. And obviously, if I'm working for one specific company, that would quite obviously put me at risk of losing access to stuff that I have NDAs already for. And I don't want to do that. So, yeah, I mean, community managers, they have a fucking hard job. Really do. But yeah, anyway, as I was saying, go back. I noticed, just having a quick gander on Steam, like Evo had 3 updates about 25 minutes ago on SteamDB. But in fact, they seem to have changed stuff, because both LMU and obviously Evo and Cage, because it's not been released yet, of course, they seem to hide what stuff they do. You just get a change number now. You don't get, a content update of what it may possibly be. But I have been looking at AC Evo stuff for a long while on SteamDB, and I have noticed a few things attached, like game stubs or content that's been attached to Evo. We don't know what it is. It's just like a game stub or something. And there's 3 or 4 specific stubs that I've noticed that have an attachment to Evo. What they are, I don't know, but I am watching them. So yeah, let's have a look at bloody concepts that we normally do. Oh, now, excuse me. Yeah, and there's certain sim racing YouTubers. Yeah, yeah. I won't say anymore. Okay, where's that bloody release date thing? Hang on. There we go. I was quite surprised that they did that content, that reveal thing on Christmas Day. Yeah. This will probably be the intro movie, if anything. That Porsche Cup car, though, feels absolutely effing lovely. It really does. I've got to sand off because of, Twitch being a bit stroppy. It is. In game, mate, it's lovely. The lighting in Evo is the thing that really, really struck me. It's proper. I found it proper next level with the lighting. Really, so good. Yeah, I can fully expect it is on, mate. There are rules. If you want to do this, that you must follow these rules. If you step outside of these rules, there's like, yeah, shit going south clauses and all that crap. I'm surprised the freewheeler didn't get included. Not long to go now. I haven't tried it in VR yet. I will be trying it in VR soon. Yeah, I thought it was going to come. As again, I'll have to actually leave the sound off. Bloody Twitch. I need one of those T-shirts to complete my collection. I've got obviously the Porsche AC one from Stefano. I've got an ACC monikered one from 505 Games. I need an Assetto Corsa Evo T-shirt. I still haven't bloody sent you one yet, the bastards. But yeah, I've got for the content that's coming on, tomorrow. I've got absolutely no complaints. There's something there for everyone. Ivo. I mean, there, we've got our Bath, Alfa, Alpine, Audi, BMW, Cadillac, Chevrolet, Ferrari, Morgan, Mini, Mercedes. I wonder, I've got Mini. Obviously, the Mini that they've only shown is the 1.3 Cooper, isn't it? I think the other car. So every sim needs a Mazda MX-5. The other car that every sim should have is the John Cooper Works Mini. The latest one. JCW Mini. We've done so many races over various sims with that car, and it's so good. It's so good. Cupra, you can fuck off. Anytime someone mentions Cupra, I get PTSD. I swear. Yeah, GR86. That's coming. But yeah, every seems to have the MX-5 and the JCW Mini. So Mazda, obviously Maserati, Lotus, Lancia. I wonder if the Lancias in AC Evo will rust and fall to pieces. Just find out. Lamborghinis, Hyundai, or is it Day or Die? I don't know. Hondas, Porsches, Toyotas, Volkswagens. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the two. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the S2K. That was actually, I didn't expect that one. That's a nice surprise. Uh, is it 9.5K red line on those cars, isn't it? But yeah, that's a good initial drop. It's a good number of manufacturers. Yeah, the gravity-based water rain thingy, that's going to be interesting. Oh, that's Alfonso, isn't it? Is it Alfonso? That's his name. Yeah, I spoke to him a bit at the expo as well. That brains Indy. Ugh, that's drifting. Ugh. Yes, that's it. Yeah, Escort Codworth. That's coming tomorrow as well, isn't it? Escort Cosworth. Oh, that's David. That's Alfonso. Was that Alfredo? So the guy on the right there was David. Is the PR? He's the guy that deals with PR at Kunos. Really nice bloke. Oh, look at the track! Look at the track! Look at the track! No, it's gorgeous. Ah, ah. Excuse me, I'm just having a senior moment. Yeah, it's going to have DX12. We know that. Also, it got revealed yesterday. If you've got an Nvidia card, then DLSS is supported day one from tomorrow. So while you're waiting for Evo drop tomorrow, check the Nvidia webpage, or if you've got the new app, obviously you'll have it. You'll get a driver update tomorrow. Obviously for support for Evo, so keep an eye on drivers, especially. I'm expecting one for AMD as well. Yeah, it's a custom game engine, and I predicted that before anyone else. Can I prick winning lottery numbers like Billy Bollocks? I can. I can predict anything else apart from winning lottery numbers. The other, looking at this actually, one of the things that used to tick me off with ACC specifically. If you was running a high time multiplier, like 10 times or however fast you have it, the weather never used to flow. It always used to go like click, click, click. It'll go up to almost in like 5 minutes. You always have like 5 minute periods where it goes kick. It didn't, like when you're running CSP in AC with Content Manager, get that smooth transition as it goes, even with a high time multiplier, going from say dawn to dusk. In ACC, if you did it, it would be like kick, 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 kick. I hope with this, it's a nice smooth transition on high time multiplayers if you do it, because in ACC that did used to annoy me. That's it. And the rain there on the left, the gravity based rain system. Because you can imagine at the bottom of Paddock Hill, if you've got a lot of rain, you get fucking puddle down there. And literally, as we're looking out to Paddock Hill, the footbridge going over, if you look between the TV stand on the left and the bridge, about 3-4 miles that direction is where I live. So I'm literally just around the corner from the circuit. Yeah, you can also, yeah, look, we can see, can we slow it down? 0.57%. So we can see the rain rolling down the hills. Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah, I was at the expo as well. I was at. I got there on Thursday. I was there for Friday, Saturday. Came home on Sunday. That's the thing. Going to be good. Dynamic wet lines. It's not a case of the rubbered in line. The wet line is. This is it. Deal with it. You know, it's dynamic. Which is going to be another step up. And then we've got the Nürburgring and the Eiffel. That's not going to come till a good few updates yet. I think the track will come first, and obviously then they'll release the big map update. Yeah, exactly. It's got a good few updates first. So I think the track itself will come, and then add the surrounding bits and pieces afterwards. Yeah, exactly. It won't go bang, here it is. It'll be this section, that section, or that's what I said. They're probably going to have sections that you can drive. You know, each update will have a new section, almost like you know, if you're playing Trivial Pursuit and you've got the wedges, it'd be something similar to that, I expect. I don't think they'll go, no, a mile out from the circuit, 2 miles out from the circuit, 3 miles out from the circuit. You know, I think it'd just go not wedges kind of thing around until they've obviously completed it. But yeah, 4 years, and now tomorrow we're literally just a few hours away. Oh, I'm not going to sleep tonight. It's going to be fucking awful. Oh, that would be such a trouble. Oh, actually, you know me. You know I like sarcasm. You know I occasionally like to piss people off for a laugh. That would be awesome. Can you imagine that? Releasing the Eiffel region update, and you know people thinking, we can go. Let's drive to the north side. Let's go for a lap, and all the fucking doors are locked and you can't get into drive. That'd be so funny. That'd be so funny. It'd be awesome. Oh my god. Are you wicked? But you know, that's just me. I like to get kicks like that, you know. It keeps me alive, it keeps me young. But yeah. But for me, I don't know about you guys. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm obviously going to drive Brands Hatch first because it's Brands Hatch. It's either gonna be the Porsche. I think it might be the Porsche. It probably got it. You know, I will probably the Porsche Cup, the MX-5 Cup, maybe the 86, and then whatever else follows. Definitely going to be testing the rain system. Definitely going to be testing VR because I'm super curious about that. And just getting on and bloody enjoying it. Yeah, true. Well, they didn't crash when they brought the in update 3. I'm pretty sure it was update 3 in ACC in early access. When they brought the first run of servers in, The servers itself were all right. It's just the netcode was shit. There's you can't mince words about it. The netcode wasn't fit for anything. It was shit. There was lagging, warping. It was properly pants, which is why, as mentioned earlier, they had to go back, rework it, and bring it back. And I think it was update 5. And from that point on, it's fully usable. Night race, yeah. That's the other thing. What have they done with the AI? Which is possibly where I mentioned earlier about the the AI machine learning aspect will be used. I can see that being used with the AI machine learning kind of thing. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting exactly what they've done, how they've done it, and how they drive. How, realistic will the AI be? Yeah. I know there is, because as I said, I did ask certain people that question, and they didn't give me an answer, but, I occasionally play poker. They quite obviously don't play poker, and I could tell. No answer was given, but I got the answer I needed. So, yeah, there's definitely going to be something machine learning wise, that kind of area in Evo. I'm 90% sure of that. Can you imagine it though, if the AI in AC Evo turned out to be Skynet? Which is what I think I don't think it's going to be like the Forza driver tiles, which is pants basically. It's it's going to be just like a data collection thing, and they will train the AI off of that, like this group of people, they drive in this manner, say they may brake early, they may accelerate late, some people like to go in hard on the brakes, flick it in, power it out. Some people like to ride with corner speed. I don't know, I hope they pull my handbrake because that's the only way I'm going to be able to drift a car. I can't drift a car on my own, so I'm going to have to get the AI to help me to drift. But I'm afraid I can't even have the. Uh, that's actually quite good, Andreas. That one made me laugh. I'm sorry, Dave. I can't let you have that Apex. It could happen. You don't know. But yeah, there's a lot of really interesting aspects. I mean, they've all, they're coming in almost at a blank sheet. New game engine, taking it at different angles. Trying to bring aspects in they didn't have, expand on the things that they did have or do have. But the only thing I don't, I hope they don't try to spread themselves too thinly, because you can see they're trying to please everyone to a point. But obviously, if you're trying to please everyone, saying you can't please everyone all of the time. So hopefully they, I expect Kunos to know what they're doing, otherwise they wouldn't be where they are right now. But hopefully they don't spread it too thin, trying to please everyone in every area, in every aspect. And missing out on the core things that make AC and ACC the things that they are. Yeah, it's different. You know the phrase, Woody. A change is as good as a rest. Yeah, I mean, I know Kunos. I've got a long history with him. I've been to the offices in Rome. Marco has bought me lunch. So, quite privileged, very lucky. So, when ACC first came out, everyone was really ripping into it, saying, oh, it's bad this, bad that, blah, blah, blah. If you go back and check the early concurrent player numbers in the very early days, I think it was around about November, October in 2018 when it first released, it only got the minimum concurrent player, or the highest concurrent player numbers for that period was something like 350, 360 maximum. But I supported it along with the regular guys in Discord. We all believed in it. We knew, put the trust in Kunos. Granted, I did have a little bit of background knowledge of what was going down, what was happening, so I knew what was coming, and I put me what weight I had behind it, and supported it, and it became very, very popular, and off it went. But with Evo, the interest and the hype levels around Evo and tomorrow's release is just, it's fucking up there. You must be living under a bloody big rock if you, as a sim racer, haven't heard about Evo and what's going to be happening. Even if you don't have an actual interest in driving or seeing what Evo's all about, you're going to have heard it. Yep, Steam is now saying game plans to unlock in approximately 16 hours. Not long to go, boys and girls. So, it's just like anything. You see people, they say, the game doesn't release until tomorrow afternoon. People have seen what content's coming. They've watched videos, either official or unofficial, from like Traction, Overtake, big YouTubers, little YouTubers, and they come along with comments like, "No, I don't like what I've seen. Oh, I don't like the look of this. This doesn't look right to me." Before they've even actually downloaded the sodding thing, configured the controls, and actually bleeding driven it themselves. Because it doesn't matter, overall, it doesn't really matter what any one person says, what any one person does. The only opinion that really truly matters is your own. And the only way you're going to know what ACC is to you, as in good, bad, indifferent, fun, not fun, irrelevant, etc., is to actually buy it, drive it, try it. And then, watch your reviews, read the comments, but the only opinion in any situation about anything is your own. Your own opinion and your own experience is the only thing that really truly matters, and it's the only one that you should really listen to. And the advantage, if you get it through Steam, if you don't like it within that 2-hour period, refund it. You've not lost any money. So, win-win. Which car do you think will be the most rewarding to drive tomorrow? Yeah, exactly. That's right. Well, people do it, though. People do it. They see something to go, I don't like the look of this. Well, I don't like the look of your face, mate, but, I'm not going to ride it, am I? Yeah, but, it's just what they bloody do. Going to be the most enjoyable? I'm not sure what spec the Porsche Cup is. I don't know whether it's going to be able to be multi-spec, because depending on the series that the Cup car races in, it either comes with ABS and TC, just ABS, or no ABS and TC. Whether it's going to come as a single spec, or whether you're going to have the options to turn the various aspects off, I don't know. I think I'm probably going to be driving the Cup car and the MX-5 the most. Of the known stuff, then I'm obviously going to drive the others. And once, I've driven it not at home, but I've driven it elsewhere. So once I actually get to drive it on my sim with my equipment, how I like it all set up, then, I might see one of the other cars that's coming tomorrow and go, oh, this is really good. I mean, generally, I like the GT2 cars in ACC. The GT4s and the GT2 classes in ACC got dumped like a fucking hot potato, and that pisses me off because, especially with the GT4s, I had, very probably had more close, fun racing in ACC with GT4s than I did with GT3s at any point. The GT4s, it's all about mechanical grip, and, with GT3s, it's only a certain group that can really get the last oomph of performance out of a GT3 in ACC. There's not many people that can, people can be quick. There's not many people that can be really fucking quick. Whereas when you come down to the GT4s, that level of driver that can get that high amount of performance out of a GT4 increases. More people can get more performance out of a GT4 than they ever could out of a GT3, which obviously inherently brings everyone more closer together, gives a better race, better experience, more fun. That's not to say I don't like the GT3s. I mean, I've been having the LMGT3s in Le Mans Ultimate. They are really fucking cool. I love them cars, and going by the comments that other people have specifically said about them, they've added a lot to the player base. It does. I mean, I remember when we did the, let me see if I can get the video. Go on to YouTube. But yeah, I love GT4s. I love them. So go here. Here. Oh, hang on. No, we want to go here. Actually, there. Right, let me change that. So, on it. Yeah. So this was. I mean, fucking hell, look at Jimmy. He looks different there, doesn't he? That was back in 2020. This was when we did the preview event for the GT4. When the GT4 got sent, when it got released, you couldn't always used to do a preview event before the release on the next day. As you can see on the left-hand side of your screen, there is a Mr. M Git. I'm in the KTM. I drove all the cars, obviously, when we got access to the stuff before it was released. And I went, I really like this KTM. This is probably my kind of car. So I drove the KTM in this race. Brands Hatch, my favourite track. I could put a decent lap time in. I mean, I'm there in 9th. I'm 0.8 of a second off of the really quick guys. Paul Jaffrey, if you can remember him, used to do the S397 community manager. Really nice guy. Chris Hay, Panky, David, the PR guy. I could put in a good time. Oh, Midnight. Yeah. Really nice meeting you, mate. You'll be welcome at any time. As I said, I'll be on probably around about midday, ticking down the minutes until Evo releases, and then I'll be streaming most of the day. For anyone that didn't hear, tomorrow I'll be giving away a copy of Assetto Corsa Evo. Obviously, so if you fancy a copy without paying any money for it, check out the stream tomorrow, and obviously all the info I'll have chatbots and and reminders and everything of what you need to do to enter and possibly win. But yeah, take care, have a good night, mate, and see you at some point soon, I hope. Thank you very much. Okay, so going on about this. This is the start of the race. Did we do a full warm-up lap? I can't remember. Oh, we did do a full lap.
No puntery, no jimmer.
So there you can see me on the right. Yeah, there we are. So I'm in front of Panky. I'm in front of David. You know, in the KTM, the slowest car in the field. So, you know. So, Jimmy Broadbent is right behind me. And take note of that fact.
She's spicy, boys. Come on, get on with it, mate. Give him a little flash.
And I still didn't get my t-shirt off him.
Oh, bloody hell. Did I hit him then? Apparently, sorry.
Yeah, I got punterinoed. And I didn't get the t-shirt to say it. I think I've got up to about 10th or something at the finish. How long we got? We've got 3 minutes. I think I got up to 10th. Or maybe even 11th, I can't remember now. But yeah, the GT4s and ACC, they really got overlooked, and that pissed me off. The way they got drops, because they're not GT3s.
Come on, Bomero.
You know, we're coming up to the end of the race in a second. There we go. This is the last lap.
Just flashing him, trying to distract him now. Trying to do him dirty. Did myself dirty though. That's the line.
I mean, the event was fun. That's what it's really there for. The event was just there to show off the content and have a bit of a laugh. But, you know, it had to happen on my best track.
Yeah, the contact we had sort of put paid to that. Good job to the winner.
Now we can't see. But yeah, I got punterinoed. Yeah, it's all good fun. Like I said, the main purpose of those events when they happen is just to show off the content. And we certainly did that. Well, I think it's going to be getting into that time I should be buggering off, getting some sleep, because I'm not going to sleep much tonight, because it's almost like Christmas tomorrow, isn't it? There we go. This game plans to unlock in approximately 15 hours' time. So, yep. So, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. No, that's not right. So, if I say it's 15 hours, so, hang on. 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably start looking at Steam at around about 2 o'clock. But don't wait for the update to go bing. You'll see the tweets, you'll see the messages, and everyone going absolutely mental. At that point, just restart Steam. You know, quit it, restart it. Yeah. No, you know, back in the days, you know, when we was really rocking it with ACC, yeah, such fun. But, you know, I have to admit that I haven't driven ACC for a while now. The last time I drove ACC, or even fired ACC up, September the 7th, 2024. That was the last time I fired up ACC. You know, I've played just shy of 3,000 hours in ACC. But a lot of that was probably in the first 2-3 years of its life. You know, towards the end, I didn't really play it that much because, you know, I played it a lot. You know, and my time had almost been done in it. You know, it had gone off. Like, you know, like watching the child go off into the world. And, you know, that's how it is. But yeah, as I said, I haven't driven it since September. And, you know, I think now when Evo drops tomorrow, nothing's going to get... I don't think anything's going to get a look in for at least, you know, a week. And the first few updates we're going to be getting is obviously going to be all about the little bug fixes here, bug fixes there. And then looking towards, you know, February for update 2 and seeing what comes in that. But yeah, there we go. We've had a chat. A couple of things here, a couple of things there. All we've got to do now is go to sleep, wake up, and then watch the clock go very, very slowly all the way into early afternoon. And then Evo arrives and no one's going to talk to each other because we're all going to be driving it. Me? Got fucking mate. Really looking forward to it. And on that note, and before we before I bugger off, when the multiplayer update does drop, it's gonna be like the early days of ACC when I was doing all the shit with the multiplayer and this, that, and whatever. We are properly gonna be doing lots of things with AC Evo when the multiplayer drops. So if you like stuff like that, then yeah, good stuff coming. Anyway, good night everyone, good night regulars, good night new people. You're all welcome, more than welcome to roll up anytime. Oh, cheers Backflip man, thank you. Why did it ping twice? Don't know. Oh, that was on... Oh, Jesper. Oh, cheers man. Oh, I've got to go back for some reason. It doesn't fucking... Oh, you're on YouTube. Alpine's then subscribed. Thank you. Yeah, you're on. Why are you doing that? Hello, YouTube. For some reason, I didn't see the chat there. But yeah, you know, you're all welcome. We'll be doing lots of stuff. I'll be streaming. I don't think the bot does the hang on. So, hang on. Oh, I don't know why. I don't know why I didn't get your message there, Josh. Hang on. Has it joined the chat? Look at chat participants. Oh, the mod's there. Oh, I don't know why I didn't ping it. I guess Bot Rich joined the chat late. I don't know if you're still there, Josh, but any price idea? Nope, there's absolutely no idea of what the price is at the moment, and we probably won't know that till midday or even just before or just after the release, or at the release, because obviously we're not going to know it after because we know it before it. Because how the hell are we going to buy it if we don't know the price? Yeah, you know, we're going to be doing stuff tomorrow, and so I'll be doing a giveaway for Evo on stream. I'm not sure if the bot I'm using, which is MooBot, I don't know if that's Twitch and YouTube. So if you're going to be watching on YouTube tomorrow, I would also have a quick notice on the Twitch stream, because I might think that the bot I'm using does only do it on giveaways on Twitch. I'll try and check in the morning, make sure. Because as I said, I will be doing a giveaway on stream tomorrow for a copy of AC Evo. So if you don't want to pay any money, rock up, check in, and yeah, you could be a lucky bastard and win some computer code all about cars. And on that note, I'm off ski. Take care. As you can see, tomorrow's stream specific. So on Twitch we're in 1440p. On YouTube, as you might be able to see, I'll be streaming AC Evo in 4K. So Evo 4K stream on YouTube. 1440p will be on Twitch. Everyone's welcome. I hope you can all sleep well tonight, because I bloody ain't, because I'm fucking just as excited as everyone else. And I will see you at some point about midday, and we can all count those slow minutes down as they go around to release. Good night. Take care. Look after yourself, everyone. I'm going to grab a snack and go to bed. Good night. And they have a roadmap. They know 505, every bloody one under that